What is up, guys, and welcome to another installment of Theodore the Awakening. For today's installment, I thought I would go back and create a new account and just run through the combat tutorial just to sort of allay any questions that you guys had surrounding the way that the combat worked, and just as a general refresher for myself. So let's just jump in that. Theodore has asked us to go and hunt down some boar, and we have three choices. We can wrestle them, we can fight them, or we can hunt them, and I think the suggested one is just to do the hunting thing, so we're just going to do that.
You have the right skill, in this case gathering, to enter into an alternate challenge. In non-fight challenges, the wounds you get during the challenge do not carry over after it finishes, meaning you have less of a risk of dying.
So we're just against two hunting cards, and we will go and do that. You'll learn more about challenges and the mechanics once the challenge begins. Alright, cool. So we're just... That looks like a decent hand, I guess. Yeah, we'll just roll with that. I mean, it's not that important. Alright. So let's go all the way to the start. And read it. Welcome to the card minigame. Please pay close attention to the tutorial as the mechanics are fairly complex. If you'd rather watch a tutorial video, you can find it in the game's help button. If you feel confident enough to play on your own, you may keep this tutorial window open for reference or reopen it from the help menu. To win, you need to eliminate all the opponent's cards, so let's begin. Your deck is made up of your party members, the stats, damage type, and tactical skills from their equipment and skills. Your deck is divided into two hands, the offensive hand, which is on the left, and the tactical hand, which is on the right. The starting side in each round is decided randomly. You begin with a preparation phase. This is where you play your cards. The fight phase comes after all cards are played. This number, over here, shows how many cards you can play during your turn. Each card is characterized by two very important values, attack value and defense value. Attack deals damage, lowering the defense of an attacked card. When the defense reaches 0, the card is eliminated. Characters may have different types of attack depending on their weapon in fight challenges, or special skills in non-fight challenges. Some attacks may have additional effects, such as poison or leech. Poison damage, as I understand it, deals double the amount of poison damage to an already wounded target. Leech, however, returns the amount of damage that it deals to the card, your card. It's like lifesteal. It returns health for the amount of damage that you do. In fight challenges only, your wounds will be carried over from the challenge and can lead to death of the characters. Offensive cards are for direct attack and are placed on the battlefield by clicking on them. Cards' initiative depends on the order it entered the battlefield. Some weapons and skills can modify that. Tactical cards offer support, and they can only be played using their skills. Support actions will affect an eligible card with the least initiative. Skill description contain more info. When both you and your opponent pass a turn without playing any cards, the fight phase begins. The fight phase is resolved according to initiative, from left to right, so the first cards on the left attack first. Cards always attack the closest enemy on either side randomly. Once cards have no target on the battlefield, damage is dealt to remaining cards in hands and the discard pile. In the first fight phase does not conclude the challenge, a second fight phase follows. If both fight phases do not conclude the challenge either, a new preparation phase begins, and it rolls the combat once again, minus any cards that you've already killed. And what it means by initiative, the lowest initiative, say I place this person. They now have the lowest initiative because they're the only person on the battlefield. Now that they place theirs, I can, if I had a support skill that affected this card, this one would be the one with the lowest initiative. But if I drop this guy, and I was using a support skill that affected allies, it would target him rather than her. So it's kind of like a timing thing. Anyhow, I hope that has cleared up some of the questions you might have had around combat, and just trust me guys, it will get a little bit easier to understand the more that we play through the game. And I'm about to do the actual second episode of the campaign mode, so I hope you guys are all charged up for that. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.